Welcome to DNA's Birding Adventures. We're now in California for some birding in the Redwood Forests and Crescent City. Northern California sure has some treasures. We're kind of winding down our 2.5-week birding road trip to the Pacific Northwest. We're going to start at Jedediah State Park and then Redwood State Park and a couple other stops. And then we're going to head east. Be sure to check out our previous video from the Oregon coast, and it did not disappoint with the hiking trails, scenery, and birding, of course, as well as a few lighthouses along the way. We'll explore as many trails as we can in the northern and the southern redwoods of Northern California. The redwood forests are truly unique. In fact, they also have endangered species like the marble murrelet, which lay their eggs on the upper branches of the redwood trees. And then head out to sea. We saw them on our pelagic trip. Crescent City is really close to Jedediah Smith State Park, so we thought we'd start there. Starting at Stout Memorial Grove and then Mill Creek Trail. The trees are so tall in the redwood forest, it's so hard to see birds, but we managed to get a few. And here we go. In almost all the trails in Jedediah Smith State Park, you drive along this beautiful dirt road and then you'll find a trailhead. Our trip, we've seen so much love in the air. We were witnesses to a wedding in Olympic National Park, then we saw a proposal, and now another happy couple. We're gonna just start off doing this old growth Stout Grove Trail. There were so many people on the trail, we weren't sure if we'd see any birds. This is well traveled for a reason. It's just over half a mile and there's a lot of the old growth redwoods, very picturesque. The Jedediah Smith and other state parks are all part of the Redwood National Park system. Oh, it goes way up there, you can't even see the top. Is it alive?
Yeah, half the size of my foot.
Banana slug. Can hear the chestnut-backed chickadees. Dave and I felt so minuscule compared to the size of these trees. You can see the height of the tree versus his 6'3" stature. The coastal redwoods are the tallest living trees on the planet and can reach over 370 feet or 113 meters. These redwoods blanketed the earth over 1 million years ago, and now there's only a few patches remaining. Chestnut-backed chickadee calling. Heading down to the Smith River. We saw a merganser on it earlier. Common mergansers on the Smith River. A tributary to the Smith River. Beautiful. This tree is huge. Oh, it's way up there. There's the hole it left when it fell. It's just incredible with the amount of growth on top of these trees with the ferns and mosses. I'm so glad these 130,000 acres of different forests, rivers, and prairies are protected.
The big tree.
The big tree on the Stout Trail is actually called the Stout Tree and is over thousands of years old, 16 feet wide, and 325 feet tall. That's why it's hard to see birds up there. At least the Pacific wren prefers the forest floor.
Canada Jay's right up in there.
Quite a few birds at Jedediah Smith State Park, but none new for 2025 or for our road trip. We'll see what happens at Crescent City. We just love Crescent City, California, where the redwoods meet the sea. We're spending a couple days in Crescent City so that we can head south to the other section to Redwood National Forest. In the next few days, we'll check out the beach trails, Lighthouse, and some of the local cuisine. Battery Point Vista area. Ooh. It's like a boardwalk. You can go out on the beach.
Good eye.
This Pacific loon is new for our road trip, but not for 2025. We first saw it in Estes Park, Colorado, surprisingly. A few people saw a Pacific loon on our pelagic trip in Washington State, but not us. They have a white neck, shorter bill. This one's probably non-breeding adult or immature and considered the most abundant loon in North America, breeding in Alaska and Canada and along the Pacific coast. In the winter, this little mermaid entertained us while we were heading to the lighthouse.
Dave called it a mermaid.
I think this harbor seal knew that it had an audience because everybody was watching him on the rock.
Mermaid of the sea. Hello there. He just waved. Hi. Oh, the life. You can hear me. He's a ways away. He lives in this beautiful area in Northern California. We're in Crescent City. Going up to Lighthouse up there.
Battery Point Lighthouse was built in 1856 and still active. We'll see what coastal birds we can find.
Tide pools, all kinds of critters. Oyster. Heading. He's working on something. Oh. Doesn't have a red beak. Does it? No. Maybe it's immature. There, got him calling. Calling for his buddies. Where's he going? Oh, he went. Woo! They don't mind getting washed away, they just fly away.
It's fun to watch them eat. Despite their name, oyster catchers, they actually eat mussels and limpets and other marine invertebrates.
Whale watching. Amazing sculpture there. And there. 1856 this was erected. Cool. This little ground cover is everywhere. It's really pretty. Just love it. It's beautiful here. There's Dave.
They warn against going out on the jetty because of rogue waves.
I'm talking about the jetty. Oops, the tide came in.
The brewer's blackbirds are pretty common here in this area along the coast, with their iridescent blue and black feathers and yellow eyes.
Some kind of lily right in the middle of town. It's just growing in this vacant lot, and there's a couple buds ready to bloom. Okay, we have the Goodyear blimp flying over. That's so cool. Wonder if there's a football game or race going on, something, or they're just sightseeing along this beautiful coast.
And walking distance from our lodge, Seaquake Brewery.
Drunken chicken bowl. Cod tacos with sweet potato fries and a flight from Seaquake Brewery.
That evening we had a very fruitful and beautiful walk down the beach with lots of birds and beauty.
American goldfinch. Song sparrow. He's trying to hide. Aw. It's really flat. Looks like a spaceship. Really?
Crescent City, California did not disappoint. We got quite a few birds, including one new for 2025, the Black Phoebe. The next day we got an early start. We wanted to visit Trillium Falls Trail to the southern end of the Redwood Forest. We're heading on the Trillium Falls Trail. Maybe we'll see some black bears. Pacific wrens calling.
There's bunches.
Oh yeah, California quail. They're beautiful.
That's great. We haven't seen one since we went to California about 5 years ago at Pinnacles National Park.
Look at all the California quail.
And there it is, the Rent It. We finally got some more glimpses, not great photos or videos of the Rent It right here at the park.
He's right in there. There he is. There's his call. There.
At least Dave got a decent shot. It's been our target bird since we left Washington State. Empty parking lot, and the wren tits are all over the place. We saw some California quail.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute. They act just like our mountain chickadees and the black-capped.
That was all just a parking lot. Now we're finally on the trail.
Oh, there are redwoods. There's redwoods. Redwoods are huge.
Trillium Falls are actually named after a beautiful white flower with 3 petals. There were none blooming in September.
Eating the berries.
Stellar's Jay.
It's beautiful in here.
Then we had a shocking find. We heard a couple pigeons flying off. Sure enough, a pair of band-tailed pigeons, new for this year. They must have been just getting ready to fly back to Argentina.
Broken log. That's cedar waxwing. Or no, that's a brown creeper. Yeah. Recently fallen tree. One's still standing. It's huge. Harry, that's the one we heard earlier.
Another dirt road that leads to other trails will end up at Lady Bird Johnson and Grove of Titans trails. There's actually a grove named after her, and she came to visit in 1969. Oh, Lady Bird Johnson. Look at this. Bald Hill Road.
Maybe he has a nest in there. Or he's eating bugs out of the moss?
You saw a hairy woodpecker. There's a lot of Pacific wrens in here. Stay on the trail. So beautiful. Oh, there's a tunnel. Right along this downed redwood. Oh, it's dark in here. Need our flashlights. Chestnut-back chickadees calling. Right up there. It's almost like the Hall of Mosses. All the growth on top of everything. Limbo. Oh, what? This roots comes all the way down the tree. Heard a hummer. Would that be right? We are right up here. Just incredible. The California quail and band-tailed pigeons were the highlights as far as bird goes, and new birds for our 2025 list, as well as road trip birds. We're gonna head over Bald Hill Road to find some more birds, and then Lassen Volcano National Park. We'll take the incredible Bump Past Hell Trail to look for some fumaroles, boiling pots, as well as some life birds. Yes, we'll find some life birds on the way and some other birding surprises. And that will almost wrap up our Pacific Northwest birding road trip. Thanks for tagging along with us and subscribing to DNA's Birding Adventures. Until next time, happy trails to you from Dave and Audrey.